Gyms are closed and it's cold outside, which means a lot of people are working out at home.
You want to make sure you're exercising properly, though, so you don't hurt yourself. That's the worst. You get an injury and then you're out of the game.
Then you're out of the game for sure.
Daniel Harrigan is an orthopedic physical therapist, and he's joining us now to show us some moves. Hi, Daniel.
Good morning. How are you guys today?
We're excellent. How are you? All right. So I hate working out, period, but I don't want to get injured, and I'm always afraid I'm going to get injured. So what's the first step I should do?
I think most importantly is to pay attention to what you're doing. I think it's important to find the right exercise, the right activity that you can engage in and continue with consistency. If you're one that's new to the gym or exercise overall, I think it's important to do low impact, low intensity exercise to start. And then as you start to get more acclimated to your exercise program, I think you can definitely move on and advance to more specific goal-oriented training.
All right, so let's say right now people have maybe been a little out of shape with the pandemic. Maybe they were not as active, and they're just, that's it, spring's coming, I'm getting back into it. Is that a mistake? What's the biggest injury you see when people just get into it too hard, too fast?
Overuse injuries, common sprains and strains from doing too much, too quick, too sudden. Ankle sprains, overuse, Achilles tendonitis. I think it's important as you're doing your activity to go at it at a slow pace and to listen to what your body tells you. And then you can progress as you feel more comfortable and you acclimate to the exercise.
What are the best things to do to start at home in terms of home workouts? What should we start with?
I think overall, the most important thing are postural exercises and just basic stretching. I think if you can loosen up joints and move them through the full arc of motion, you're less susceptible to injury.
I just started moving as you said that. I'm going to sit up straight.
Do a little yoga, do a little stretching.
But you know what? The smartphone also is a great way to track, you said, your daily steps. Also, people may not realize there's so many free guided workouts right on the internet. Looking at YouTube, you want to do 10-minute morning yoga or something like that. You have a trainer right in the palm of your hand. It really helps to track our daily progress on the apps.
Absolutely. The iPhone is great. The health app shows you how many steps that you took during the day. You can easily look at that number and for comparison from day to day, see how much you've increased your activity. And again, the goal is 10,000 steps a day to a healthy heart. So using your iPhone or Samsung to track what you're doing on a daily basis is definitely advantageous.
I notice a lot of people, they want to jump in with real heavy weights. That's not always a good idea. I'm one of those people who believes lower weights, higher reps. I think that works out for me. Is that something that you would recommend or help us there?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's a great way to approach exercise. It ensures that you're doing the activity correctly, you're utilizing proper form, and you're also building what we call tissue tolerance, which allows you to engage in the activity appropriately.
And you don't have to go to a gym or even a really fancy class. How much progress can you make with just walking?
I think it's one of the best exercises that you can do. It's low impact, it's fat burning, it's a way to a healthy heart. And I think it makes the most sense, especially at this stage, because of, unfortunately, the pandemic and not being able to get into the fitness center. So walking, you can go to different places. You can go to parks, recreational areas. And you can get your 10,000 steps in that day.
I love walking. But now 10,000 steps, I guess, is more maintenance. But if you want to walk to lose weight, what do you recommend? Do people have to be kind of out of breath when they're walking, or they just need to walk farther?
Absolutely not. I think just steady state for a minimum of 20 minutes is optimal.
Okay.
And if you can do it consistently day to day, I think you'll see the results that you're looking for with that steady state type activity.
And swimming, Daniel, I heard swimming is pretty good for you too. It's not as hard on the joints.
Absolutely. It's low impact and it's warm. It's a warm water environment. So there's the buoyancy effect as well. So swimming is great.
I love swimming. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Daniel. We appreciate you being with us.